about to happen.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Connected. I'm your host, DJ Is. This is show 45. I'm gonna hold up a 45 for those of you who don't know what a 45 is. This 45 symbolizes that we are on now, show 45. So thought I'd do something a little cool for y'all. So man, looks like a lot of folks are already checking in with us. Shout out to all our faithfuls hanging out in our chat. Hey, and by the way, I got my lovely co-host, Miss Chloe. Say what's up, Chloe. Hey, Chloe. Anyways, though, before I get things cracking, I want to tell y'all Happy New Year. Hope you brought it in with a blast. You know, I was on my gram last night, and I was like, you know what? Let me get a text together. Let me get a whole thing together. Let folks know that we're going to be coming to you live today, which is Monday, because I told y'all we will be here following New Year's, bringing it to you live. For those of you who are just tuning in, I want to make sure you guys are up to speed on our social media, which is connected across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Chloe, are you with us? Are you with us, Chloe? Chloe's with us in spirit. So
Can you see me?
I can see you. I can see you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can see and hear me? I can hear you.
I can see
you sound like you're a million years away, but I can hear you.
Yowzers. So I just got done letting them know where they can. Right. I just got done letting them know where they can catch us on our social media. We already got a bunch of faithfuls showing up in our chat room. Shout out to Desiree, Leah, Katz, Mason, Eddie, Chardonnay, Joel. I'm sure it's gonna keep going. It's cool because you guys can actually get your Q&A, get your questions ready. So when we get to the Q&A part of the show, we can just jump into these questions. Let me see what else. Also, too, I want to let you guys know, come January 9th, we're going to actually have some really cool new features. I know right now, you know, we've kind of been doing the show since day one on the Google Hangout, but we'll be actually improving a whole lot of other things for you guys to check out. So definitely stay tuned. We will be continuing to take resumes, music, what have you. So keep sending in. Also, too, I want to let you guys know, keep emailing us. You can connect it at rrfedu.com. You can send us all your stuff there. Also, too, for those of you who would like to continue to register to catch our show, you can catch us at rrfedu.com/connected. I got major messages coming in right now regarding my co-host Chloe. So we're gonna keep this thing moving. Let me see if I got any other great updates for you guys. Also, too, we like to encourage you guys to make sure you hashtag certain key phrases that go along with what we do, which is "This is my classroom," "Monday movement," "Stay connected." So definitely keep hashtagging those phrases. Also, too, shout out to Jacinta, Cool J Love Music. We're still rolling with her music piece at the top of the show. And I'm always encouraging folks, keep sending us some music because you never know. We could be featuring your joints on the next show as our intro and outro. So definitely keep that coming. Let me see what else before we get into these grindouts. Man, actually, I want to hear like how everyone's New Year's went. Like anything exciting? Did you guys do anything cool, fun, hang out with the fam? You know, I know coming off of New Year's can be tough for some folks jumping right into the new year. So, you know, mad love for all you guys showing up today and rocking with us. Let's see here. Other than that, man, I think I'm going to roll straight into these grind ops and get it rolling. This is first Monday of the new year, 2017. So, we're already hitting the ground running. By the way, we're doing five additional jobs that we feature on our website. So that's a total of 10. And I'm sure we'll be having a whole lot of culinary jobs coming to you this year. Is my girl Chloe in the house? Is Chloe in the house? I see her.
I mean, I'm trying. Am I here?
I see you. I don't know what the delay is, but I see you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you. But however, Chloe, we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to jump into these grind ops. But before I forget, the only way to get to these grind ops is through our show here at Connected. I get a lot of questions from folks saying, well, can I find these jobs? Am I going to find these jobs anywhere else? Who am I competing against? No, these jobs can only be found on our show, Connected. So you got to make sure you hit us on the website to get your registration in full effect, rrf.edu/connected. That's where you can catch us. So we're going to get into the first grind up of the day, field of recording. This is audio engineer. Now, this is a publishing company looking for an audio engineer that will record writers' rough demos. This is Los Angeles, California. Now, I got a whole lot of friends who engineer out here, so I hope you guys are tuning in because this could be a great grind out for you guys. Details, this is a publishing company looking for an audio engineer that will record writers' rough demos. Audio engineer will be responsible for recording, burning discs, upload audio for streaming. There will be live engineering opportunities available. Live engineering experience is a plus, but not required. Candidate must have at least experience. Okay, so this could be a great grind out for our recording connection students who are actually getting their real-time experience in an actual studio in the real world. It's another thing I want to touch on. What we do here at the Recording Connection is, you see our hashtag that this is your classroom. Our classrooms aren't your traditional classrooms. So the great thing is with a lot of our engineers, they're already in the studios working with engineers, producers. And that's, that experience is just, it's really second to none. You're not going to get that in your average school institution. So for those of you who are located in the LA area, who obviously are engineers and know about studios, audios, miking, and all that, this could be a great grind out for you. And, it's saying that there'll be live engineering opportunities available. And they're encouraging, like I said, live engineering experience. Candidate must have at least 1 year of studio experience. And, you'll be dealing with writers, producers, I'm pretty sure musicians, the whole night. So, again, this is in Los Angeles, California. And this is for a publishing company. I think actually in regards to this School of Hard Knocks, a couple of weeks ago, that kind of touched on the environment in the studio. Knowing when to be a fly on the wall, knowing when to, pretty much say something and not say something, which is very, very beneficial to you if you don't have quite the proper experience to facilitate, those type of engagements or opinions. So it's a little something to keep your head up. We're now going to move into, before I go into grind out number 2, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, just a reminder that come January, some new features for you guys outside of this Google Hangout. And also too, for those of you who are on the go, you can catch us on our Google Play and our podcast. And I think I'm not I see we're having some internet issues, but we're gonna keep it rolling. So I like to always
here. Can you hear
those
me?
of you who are on the go, it's good to be, if you want to be mobile, iTunes podcast and Google Play definitely can be a great factor for you guys. And not everybody can get on the laptop. So, all right, moving into grind up number 2. This is in the field of film. Camera operator. needed for a community event for the end of January 2017, and this is in San Antonio, Texas. I know through previous shows we've had a couple of folks who have been in Texas who have had questions about particular jobs being in Texas that they can actually access and partake in. So again, this is in San Antonio, Texas, in the field of film. Here we go. Production company will be producing IMAG for the event as well as live streaming. Candidate must be able to stand for long periods of times as well as be familiar with, here we go. These are crucial details. Be familiar with Area Alexa and Red cameras. Candidate must live within an hour away from downtown San Antonio. Okay. So, you know, I mean, these details are pretty basic. And I say that because a lot of these grind ops that we're starting to move into, they're really grind ops for those of you 6 months to a year of experience. And that's, you know, for me, that's always, you know, I always look for opportunities to infuse what it is we do with Recording Connection, because a lot of our students are getting experience, not in the classroom, but on the actual field. As you see, as we go through more shows, you're going to see a lot of these grind ops come with less crucial details. I mean, they're just to the point. This is what it is. You know, for instance, they're saying candidate must live within an hour away of downtown San Antonio. So, I mean, that's pretty much set. If you're on the outskirts of San Antonio, you know, if your travel distance is looking within an hour, this could probably be a great opportunity for you. Now, one of the things I stress when it comes to these kind of gigs is really the benefit of knowing your gear, knowing your equipment. You know, they've mentioned a couple here, Red cameras, Area Alexa. And I think, too, it's important for you to, along with your craft, know the different equipment pieces that not just you're comfortable with, but what's kind of the norm or standard in these environments, because you want to be able to get in here. You want to be able to just fly. You want to be able to work, not slow anything down. And really, you know, being able to navigate and keep things rolling at a high pace. I know within film and music, the environments can be really intense and really just fast paced. So you definitely don't want any holdups or hiccups because you're not familiar with the gear piece. So I encourage that all the time. This is camera operator, location in San Antonio, Texas. All right. So I see a lot of folks popping up on the chat. What's up, y'all? Glad to see that you guys are connected here with us. All right. We'll be getting to that, you know, your questions and your Q&A. I can see you, Chloe. I see you, girl. I don't know. Okay, I got a thumbs up. Okay. I know we're having I wish you guys could see what I see, because I see Chloe just kind of hanging, like the beautiful smile. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention going into these grind ops is make sure you got whatever it is you take notes with. If it's an iPad, if it's a pencil, pen, paper, because these notes come in handy. All right, these are definitely things you can work on and put together prior to engaging in these grind ops. All right. So moving on to grind op number 3. Man, I wish Chloe was locked in, because we got a lot of film ops today, and this is, you know, this is her field.
I'm here. Can everybody see me?
I can see you.
Can
Okay.
everybody see me?
I think folks can see you.
Oh.
I hear you, Chloe. You want to introduce this grind out number 3?
Let's try it. We're going to try it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, grind up number 3. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the thing. Is in film. It's for a staff production supervisor. Good so far? Okay. Strong production-minded individual to help manage and coordinate day-to-day logistics of commercial and documentary projects. Yes, no? Okay. Okay. Echo. Okay, Echo. Right. If you take it over.
Okay. Okay, I got you. Okay, so again, this is in the field of film. This is staff production supervisor, strong production-minded individual help manage and coordinate day-to-day logistics of commercial and documentary projects. This is in New York, New York. Here are some of those details. Candidate must have experience in film or film studio. Supervisor will be a key liaison between the company and freelance producers and other production supervisors. Organizational skills is a must. Familiarity of Microsoft Office, showbiz budgeting, and point zero is a plus. Now, here's what's great about this grind up is you actually have to be tech savvy, and you got to know these different software programs, and at least have a laptop that you're rocking with. At least have that, and also too, being that this is an interesting position because it's talking about being a liaison between the company and freelance producers. So, you know, not just have great organizational skills. You got to know how to talk to folks. You got to know how to navigate in that role because you're in a position where you're dealing with different folks, right? I looks like I'm getting a thumbs up from Chloe, right? Because Chloe knows, like, the film. This is her lane. So, and, you know, they say, you know, strong production-minded individual. When I look at that, I don't even think production. I just think strong-minded. And I think, you know, when you get into this road and you're dealing with different folks, you have to be strong-minded because you're going to deal with folks that got strong characteristics, might have egos, you know, might have attitude. So you got to be able to get in there and be able to just be cool, be level-headed, and just roll and make things happen. Okay, so that's Q. I know last week we touched on, you know, Microsoft Office and a couple of other software programs that you definitely want to be able to at least know how they function and know how to use them. I think that's definitely key in this role, and especially in the film world. And you know, I think just the content of what this is, you know, commercial and documentary projects. I mean, I was just watching a couple of documentaries on Netflix last night, and those I would guess that those kind of how can I say, those kind of projects just seem like they're fun, but I know they can also be very much intense when you're dealing with deadlines, you know, crunch time, you know, demands. I think those are definitely intense. And I'm actually looking at the chat because definitely Chloe's right along here with me, and she's typing things in the chat as we go. So if there's anything, Chloe, that maybe, you know, I didn't touch on or pertaining to this particular grind up, maybe you can kind of infuse those into our chat, being that seems to be what's working for you, and we can touch on that when we get to the Q&A. I love Chloe. Chloe knows how to make it happen regardless of whatever is going on. So got an amazing co-pilot. All right, so moving on to grind op number 4. We are flying through these grind ops today because I feel like, even, you know, that's how it is for 2017. It's like let's go, you know, gas pedal down, let's go. This is in the field of recording, one of my favorite fields. Okay, this is post audio engineer seeking an in-house engineer for independent feature films post audio work. This is in Los Angeles, California. Man, I'm gonna shoot out a text to a bunch of folks I know out here who are engineers that are living out here in LA, because they should be here tuning in today, because this is 2 grind ops in the field of recording that are located in California, Los Angeles. Okay, so here we go. Candidate must have at least 1 year of Pro Tools experience. Done. I know folks got that. Candidate will be responsible for creating post audio deliverables, sound editing, and hard drive management. Candidate should have high competent computer skills, can handle basic repairs, and be comfortable with working long hours and weekends if necessary. Got to be eager to work, passionate about post audio, and has optimistic demeanor with clients. Okay, here's what's interesting. Most engineers I know don't have cool personalities for clients. Okay, so let's deal with that. You got to know how to work with folks. You got to know how to talk to people, especially being at the clients. Okay, so that's number 1. I know most engineers who call themselves engineers today, actually, most of them do have at least a year of experience. But I always encourage, engineers that had, that probably have been engineering for maybe 2 to 5 years, that, they actually build up some of those skills in miking. And I'm getting a delay. Make sure it's not on my end. But yeah, for doing 2 years, of at least engineering, that within those 2 years, you've been able to, record and engineer an array of production, whether it's miking, whether it's recording a band, whether it's just recording a vocalist, whether it's recording a string player. Those are some of the things you want to build up in your repertoire as far as being an engineer, because, in opportunities like these, especially in LA, it's a very, very tight circuit, and everybody kind of knows what everybody's great at as far as being an engineer. So if you can build up those skills, that'll definitely benefit you in the future. So you're also responsible for creating post-audio deliverable, sound editing, and hard drive management. So those are some of the things you definitely want to think about if you've been able to do that before. If that's part of your recording. I don't know what's going on, team. Let's get that dialed in. Also, too, you'll be working long hours and weekends. Okay, so one of the things we've been stressing on our show since day one is really just making yourself available. The sacrifice that goes into these opportunities, a lot of it you're going to find, with these opportunities, they're not comfortable. Okay, they require you to step out of your comfort zone and really get in there and take a chance. Take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on what it is you love. Okay, so something to definitely keep in mind. I know for me, when I'm on the grind, a lot of times they're extremely long hours. I might not be around for holidays. I might miss a birthday, but that's the price I'm willing to pay for what it is I love to do. Okay, and at the end of the day, you just got to show up. And showing up means making yourself available, working hard, having an incredible drive and consistency and execution. Those are some of the traits that come with it. Okay, so again, that's in Los Angeles, California. That is for post-op. Okay. Moving on to our last grind up, although this is the last grind up, keep in mind that we have 5 additional grind ups on our website. Okay, that's rfedu.com/connected. So there's 5 additional grind ups, and I can probably say this in confidence that as we start to tackle down these months in the new year, we'll probably go from 10 to 15 to possibly 20 jobs. Okay, so that's 20 jobs every Monday. Do the math. I think we're already approaching 300 jobs that we've brought to you guys since the start of the show, with a great success rate of folks actually partaking in these opportunities and getting hired. And again, I want to say before I go into this last grind up, I encourage you guys to keep sending us your resumes, keep sending us music, keep sending us content. This is a show that works primarily off the basis of our engagement with you guys and how we stay connected. Okay. Again, that's how we do things here at Connected. And this is all made possible through the Recording Connection, okay? Recording Radio Film Connection, okay? So for those of you who want to get an idea of what our institution offers from an educational aspect and what that experience is, we might have a couple folks who are actually in our chat that have attended the Recording Radio Film Connection. But we're more than happy to share that with you guys and get you guys brought up to speed. One of the greatest features I love about what we do here at Radio and Recording and Film Connection is that, again, we're not putting folks in a traditional classroom, okay? We're putting folks in the real world on a film set, in a radio broadcasting room, in a studio, and that is your learning experience. Your learning experience is actually real-time experience working with real people who do this every day. Okay, so if you want to get more information on that, make sure you hit up Leah too, because Leah's here. She's got the information. She can get you dialed in and connected fast. Okay. Oh, see, here we go. We already got Chardonnay, who's already responding to Leah. Cool. I would love to get in contact. Do you have Gmail? There you go. See, it's all about connectivity. With that being said, we're moving on to our fifth grind up of the day, which is our last grind up for the show. Okay, this is in the field of film. Another Chloe grind up. Yeah. This is media editor. A nonprofit organization is seeking a media editor to assist the creative director in editing video material and support creative production needs. This is in Sacramento, California. We got a lot of Cali grind ups going on today. Okay. Now, for all the folks tuning in from other states, Cali ain't being stingy. We're not being stingy. Just how the chips have fallen for the first Monday of 2017. All right, but stay tuned. I'm sure we'll have grind ups from here to New York and everywhere in between. A matter of fact, you can also check out our previous grind ups on our website, and you'll see all the cities, all the states we've actually featured grind ups in. Okay, so here we go. Back to this grind up, which is in the field of film. This is a nonprofit organization that improves the lives of foster children. I already love it. And America is seeking a media editor that will assist the creative director in editing video material and support creative production needs. Ideal candidate must have a strong desire to help children in foster care. Candidate will be working on editing both audio and video, experience with Pro Tools and Adobe Premiere. This is a part-time position, at least 3 days a week, 20 to 24 hours, $14 per hour. Okay, so here we go. We got a grind up that's actually featuring a salary number. It is a part-time position, but it's at least 3 days a week, 20 to 24 hours. Now, here's a great thing. This is how, and I'm sure Chloe can second this. Anytime we get grind ups that list part-time position, we always like to think of part-time position opportunities as a way to possibly make it a full-time. Now, this is all depends on you, your get down, how you work, what folks can see in you that would make them want to say, you know what, man, I know we had this person come in that was initially for part-time, but man, they're out working folks. Man, they really know their shit. Like these are opportunities for you to make it what you want it to be. And also too, in these environments, you meet so many people. When people see your work ethic and they know something different, they notice something different about you. I mean, you're just gonna. It's like the domino effect. You just meet this person. This person's working on this project, and then that person needs this person. So, great way to stay connected. And the cool thing too, I mean, this to me is a heartstring grind up because it's, they're asking that you have a strong desire to work with foster children. And I know for me, anytime I get to, work with kids and inspire, like I'm in, period. Like whatever the detail, I don't really care as long as it's an opportunity for me to actually inspire kids. I'm in. For some of you guys, that might be a little different. But definitely, I think this sounds just like a good opportunity that just kind of emotes positivity and the give back, which is always a great thing. And again, you'll be working on editing both audio and video, so you definitely want to have some experience there. They're asking that you have experience with Pro Tools and Adobe Premiere, so those are definitely highlight those down on your notes for this grind up. And again, this is a nonprofit organization, okay? And they're looking for somebody that can, work alongside the director with editing video material and support creative production needs. So I would say, if anything on this grind up, Chloe, kind of just maybe you can touch on in the chat box, just, assisting, in this fashion, with creative production needs and what those needs, tend to look like and vary from. I know you probably, I'm sure you probably talk to editors, and have seen what that actually entails. And, I think too, Chloe, this is also one of those things where we've been encouraging folks to send us sizzle reels, so we can kind of see what their editing style is. We know, an exciting sizzle reel is a reel that's sparse, spontaneous, clips that aren't too long, so I know Chloe definitely has a lot of information for you guys on that side, which I'm sure she can kind of just, reiterate for this grind up. Okay. With that being said, let me see here. I don't want to miss anything. Also too, our additional grind ups that we are featuring on our website are ranging from audio jobs in Chicago, film jobs in San Francisco, Orlando, and Austin. We do have a culinary job in Vermont. So again, those are the 5 additional jobs that we're featuring on our website outside of our show here. Let me see. So also too, last week or the last couple of weeks, we've been featuring the School of Hard Knocks video segments that I've done. Today, we're not going to feature one, but I do want to touch on just the process of, you know, not just having a great idea or not just having a great concept. You know, it's very important that the folks here that are watching, you know, it's important to not just have an idea, but you got to know what it takes to get it to the finish line and what that entails. Okay, you know, people talk to me about products and product designing. I got ideas for days, but what's the most important thing is how do you assemble a group of people, a team that's going to get it from point A to point Z, and that's knowing the different positions. That's, you know, executive producer. What is an executive producer? Oh, he hunts down the money. He brings in the capital. What does a producer do? Oh, he sets forth the vision. He brings the people together. You know, a lot of folks like to reach out and say, I got an idea and I need these components, when really you need to put a team together. Then you need to go hunt down a budget, put a budget together, start structuring these things out. And to me, those are the fundamentals of how do you get your concept from point A to point B to get it, you know, pretty much ready for the finished product. Because it just, you know, it's so much deeper than just having an idea. And I think it's important for you all to know that there's a process, you know, there's a plan, there's a budget, there's a strategy, and it really gets there with assembling a team. I know we actually hooked up some folks with one of our faithfuls here, which is Cats, to do this project. And you know, the great thing with Cats is Cats does have a lot of experience in that world. So, you know, the thing is, I think what's important too is when you guys connect with each other, you know, it's a good idea. It's good business practice to have your ducks in a row. You know, you can only do so much with just an idea, and all the necessary components in between is what brings that idea to life. And whether you know it from a business aspect, from a creative aspect, those are the necessities that it takes to get a project to come to life. Okay. Unfortunately, you know, if I was to take an idea and just think that things magically come together with no budget or no someone investing in it, it just doesn't happen unless you, the one person, can get it from point A to point B all by yourself. But it takes a team, and it takes an understanding of knowing how to put a team together and what things need to be in place. Okay. So outside of that, that is my quick, brief School of Hard Knocks information. Next week we'll feature an actual video clip. But let's get into some Q&A. I see you guys are already talking amongst each other, which is always a great thing. So I'm going to kind of go through this and see what we got here.
Can you hear me if I say a word out loud?
I can kind of hear you, Chloe. Let's see here. Bear with me, folks. I'm looking through our chat right now to see if I can extract some questions. Let's see. Okay, shout out to Mason. He said, just applied to the first stop. Hope I get an answer back. Way to go, bro. Let's see here. I believe Delina sent you a question, Chloe, from Delina. Let's
great.
See here.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe's typing away, so she's getting to the questions quicker than me. So Desiree said, anyone here in Nashville? I'm not sure if we got any folks on our hangout today from Nashville. Man, I think Chloe's ruling the chat room, so I might have a whole lot of Q&A that I need to do.
Sing us a song.
Sing you a song. Sing you a song. Actually, I want Chloe to sing us a song because Chloe sings. Chloe doesn't sing with the Chloe doesn't sing with the I. She sings with an A, which is sang. Oh shoot! Eddie says Chloe got it going on. She sure does. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got a Dallas, Texas here. Blair. So Blair, we actually had a grind up in San Antonio, Texas. Ah, man, we just missed it. So did have a grind up in the field of film, which was in San Antonio, Texas. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Got you, Blair. So Blair does music. So if there's anybody who's looking for music, if there's anybody who's doing film and needs a track bed, needs anything, make sure you connect with Blair. She's on our chat and she's made it clear she does music. So we always trying to encourage folks to connect with each other through the chat and get each other's emails, get each other's info, and stay connected. Also, too, on our social media, outside of our Is Connected, make sure you follow Always Chloe, and that's at Instagram. You can follow me, Is_Avila on Instagram. Track our. It's a great way to track our day-to-day and track our movement. Chloe's got tons of stuff going on throughout the week. She's always on a set. She's always in costume, in character. Every time I see a post, she's either got on a dress or she's camping out at a barn or she's in the studio. So definitely keep up to speed with Chloe. That's a great way to stay connected with Chloe. Looks like folks are chatting amongst each other, which is always a great thing. Does anybody have any questions for moi? Does anybody have a questions for moi? Oh yeah, we did have. Hold on, real quick. We did have a question. So I got a question from a gentleman by the name of Martel Webster. His question was, I want to learn how to take these sounds I hear in my head and apply structure as well as knowledge you can teach me. I'm doing this just for my personal advancement. That's a tough question because I'm not sure, Martel, if you're a musician or you play an instrument. Being able to take what you hear in your head and being able to translate it into a form of music, which I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Even for me, it's taken me years to be able to be at that place to where I can take something in my mind and then actually create it and it sound exactly what I heard in my head. So I think, for me, I just kind of would have to get a little better understanding on you as far as are you a creator? Are you a musician? Are you a songwriter? And I'd be able to better direct my answer. And you can, definitely email us so we can dive into that a bit for you. Let's see. Manolo Felice asked us to listen to his mixtape, Press 1 for English, a song you produce. And we will definitely be checking that out on SoundCloud. I will definitely check that out today and get you some feedback on that. Sounds like a cool. I like the title, Press 1 for English. I like that. I think I was just using my AAA card the other day and it was like press 1 for English. That's cool.
Listen, it's real. It's a real thing. Can you hear me?
Real thing.
Real thing.
Yeah. Trying to think what else.
I love that. I do love Desiree's question. I'm talking now because I'm just gonna be bold.
I hear you, Chloe. You're right on track.
About the SoundClouds and the Facebooks and getting connected that way, because how we open up the chat and how amazing and how wonderful that is. I do think that it is super important for not only just to so that we can all get in contact with each other by putting all our profiles up, but also as a way of like claiming who you are to the world, especially as we start to a new year, and to say, I am a producer, I am an actor, I am a film person, and
Right.
to just like put that out to the world is a very strong declarative statement. So that's to Desiree's point about putting all the SoundClouds, Facebooks, Instagrams, and that everybody in the community follow each other. She says, just a thought, especially for the students, because it's good to keep in touch with fellow alum. It's true.
Right. I totally agree.
You know?
Let's see here.
And again, thank you, Joel, for thinking that my Insta's dope lately. I've been soups busy.
Also, too, for our music creators or even film creators, I mean, keep sending us material. You know, it's 2017. We've been rocking with Desiree for a minute, or with her piece. So make sure we would love. Oh no, I'm sorry, Jacinta. We've been rocking with Jacinta's piece. So Jacinta's 2017. We want to rock with some new joints. So if you got some new joints, go on and send them in.
And also is to remind people that to all of our fans and friends and just family for Connected, you're going to be getting an email real soon. So about how we can offer you a better Connected experience. Enjoy this, what you see today, this because this is going away.
You know what I love about it, Chloe? You know what I love about our hangout? It's very personal though. Like it's very, we all know shit happens, right? We all know, you know, your connection might be whack one day, the next day it's really great. Like, hey man, but you know, at least our folks know what we do here is real. This ain't no script, this ain't no rehearse, but it's gonna get fancy now. It's like after come January 9th, it's gonna get a little fancy. It's gonna look real sleek and cool, but the connection is gonna be very, yeah, it's going to be very much still personable, you know, and comfortable.
Wait, we got something here. Maximilian says, I don't get what's going on here. Isn't there supposed to be job postings? Well, first and foremost, Happy New Year and hello, Maximilian, because we do love your name. And yes, that's exactly what's going on here. Every week we give away we announce 5 job listings in the world of recording, film, and culinary. And then on our website, on our official Connected website, we have an additional 5 jobs. So we're giving away 10 jobs, and that's just today. We're building a community, and we're about to move into a bigger and better format. So what's happening right here, what you see, is people building an empire from the ground floor up. So welcome.
Well, and also too, you know, Maximilian, you came in a little strong with your questions. You sound like a newcomer. Now we love all newcomers. We love all first timers. Sounds like you might have been a little late to Connected today, but this is show 45. Okay, we're almost at 300 jobs that we've been bringing to our Connected viewers. I know one of your questions is, isn't there supposed to be job postings? Oh, brother, yeah. We do a whole lot more. We do a whole lot more than job postings, and you can actually. I would like for some of our faithfuls, you might want to chime in with Maximilian and get him up to speed, and kind of, you know, maybe let him know what we've been doing. And happy to have you, man. Happy to have you. Hope you had a great New Year. But definitely got a lot going on. And I'd actually like to know what field you're actually in, Max. Are you in the film? You in the music? You in the culinary? Radio? Tell us a little bit about yourself, and you know you'll get some folks chiming in on your chat.
Yes.
Other than that,
Mason wants to know: are there any 7/8 string guitarists in the group, in the community, or if you know somebody? Because that's something he's looking for. Mason, can we ask you what you're doing? Can we ask? Is that possible?
See,
I'm also doing a
I love,
contest.
you know, I love Max already because one like the cats I mess with and F with are Philly cats and my Brooklyn cats. And he was like, yo, it's the Brooklyn in me. Hey, man, I get it, bro.
Right?
Happy to have you, man. And I'm a
Mhm.
Cali boy, so when I see an opportunity to fire off, I'm gonna fire off.
And baby,
But
I'm from
man, happy to have you.
so listen,
Yeah,
I'm a step away from it
happy
at
to
all
have.
times.
Happy to have you, man. Happy to have you. Also, too, Max. If you, you know, we'll kind of get you an idea of everything we do here, and what the capacity is for Connected. Definitely check out our website, which is rrfedu.com/connected, and you can see pretty much our grind op vault, which has all our grind ops from day one. Whether it's we've had tons in New York, we've had some in Philly, Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Texas, LA, the whole nine. So check out our website, man, because it'll definitely get you brought up to speed on what it is we do here on Connected every Monday. Max is an artist and an engineer, and he just graduated.
Welcome. Welcome.
He's an Illuminati. What's up, man? See, you gotta let us know from the gate, man. Like, your family, man. You ain't no stranger. Like, let us know from the gate, man. Congrats on that, man.
Yes, that's fantastic. And now that you've been fully indoctrinated with two pop-offs at one time, we officially welcome you into the fold of the family. That's how I know. That's how I tell people I love them. Like, what you say?
Yeah.
Hi. Now I know you. Yeah. There was one question did we get to? Oh, we said about the strings that Maze was looking for 7/8 strings guitarist. We said that, yeah? We got that. Perfect. Slightly choking. You guys, I'm sorry. Can we also just talk about the fact that it's 2017? I just needed to say that out loud. And in our new format, did we also say that we will be announcing another contest for Connected Faithfuls?
Oh yeah, let's mention that, Chloe. Let's make sure we hit them off with those details.
Guys, it's just presence and love. It's just presence and love as we move into our next state of being, if you will, our new format, which we are so excited about. But just so excited to be here with you to do that. So thank you. Stay tuned for so many things. William says, where do we see music that we produce? #by design. William, welcome. Happy New Year. You can send all of your music, your whatever you want us to get, connected at rrfedu.com. That is connected at rrfedu.com, and we get to see it all. And as we've been going through things now that people have sent us, and it's all amazing. So send your stuff on over there, please.
Saying hello to Dariush. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Dariush. I'm not sure if she just tuned in. But if you did just tune in, Dariush, we got our grind ops that we've ran through today, which you can definitely catch on our website at rrfedu.com/connected. We see you, girl. You're good.
We see you.
Happy New Year to you too. Got you, Max. I got you, boy.
Guys, click on Mason's link. Mason just popped up some stuff into the feed. Oh yeah.
And shout out to Max. He actually just got done shooting a music video when Manolo Rose's new video Ball Drop. So shout out to him on that.
Guys, I love a music video. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. Like, I miss them, and I love them.
I like the old BET After Dark music videos.
You remember Fox Television You Control?
You know, that was like the 2 Live Crew videos, 95 South, Who Let the Dogs Out.
Luke. Oh God, Luke. Oh.
Max said that it was his first video, and just breaking me in. Well, congrats to you, man. That's a great accomplishment. You know, here's what I love about the success stories of folks that come out of the RF recording radio film connection is that, you know, a lot of these folks who come out of this, you know, I'm not even going to say, you know, school or institution. I'm just forward thinking education. They come out, you know, they come out swinging for the fences. You know, a lot of these cats have gotten real time experience, have been in a real studio, been on a real film set. So if there's anybody who's looking to get that same experience, I mean, feel free. I mean, Max will tell you what his experience is. We've had various folks throughout our chat actually chime in as to what their experiences have been with the recording radio film connection. So it's real deal. If you love to get signed up, if you want to, you know, would love to attend, Leah could definitely help you and assist you in that process. We love and we welcome all newcomers. We have an amazing experience to offer you guys.
Let's see. Let's see. Did we get them all? I think our team might be doing something. Let's see. I think this is all the questions in my. I think we hit them all.
I think we hit them.
We hit all the Q&A in 2017.
I think we hit them. Leah just posted her Gmail for those of you who would love to get any more info outside of the show. Definitely make sure you reach out to Leah. Leah can definitely plug you in, get all your questions answered in a timely fashion, and get things moving for you guys. So definitely make sure you reach out to her. Does RRFC assist us to partake in the international film festivals? That is something we can definitely get answered for you, Delina. All right, so make sure you reach out to Leah. Let's see here, Chloe. I think there's
and Chardonnay. I do, yes. Go email stuff to Connected, and then I will get you. I can reach back to you that way. But send your stuff to Connected at RRFEDU first, if you don't mind. Thanks, name.
And also, too, Max said he loved the experience at the engine room audio. Okay, so for our engineers or cats that love to record, definitely, you know, if you want, reach out to Max. Sounds like he had a great experience at the studio. So, thanks.
All right. Yes. Wait, what I do? What did I do? Oh, you're welcome. Chardonnay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Because I thought you were saying thank you, and I'm like, wait, what did I do? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Darius says, I was looking into the music production program for EDM. I know it's very cliche. I know it's a very cliche statement. Does RRFC have a good mentor apprentice program? I'm probably only have to get about a year into music and would like to get the rundown if I attend.
Absolutely, Darius. Absolutely, definitely. Leah, let's make sure we engage with Darius on this question so we can get him dialed in as to what the RFC offers. But I can tell you, Darius, we can definitely get you going and help you out with what it is you're looking for and looking to do. Okay?
And baby, dreams are not cliche. Do what you love.
Yeah, do what you love and go for it. You know, do what you love and go for it. Actually, also too, Max, send us your video, man. Send us the video you did. I'd actually love to feature it on our show here and on our social media and tag you in it. I think it's important for us to highlight folks like yourself that have come from the RFC because you're doing it in real time, and I think as a unit, as a family, we should be promoting folks like yourself who have gone through the process and who got their feet on the ground. So I'd definitely love to feature your video on our show and talk about it and, you know, offer some support on our end. So if you can get that link to us, we'd love to check it out, man.
And then it's just, we all just blazing from, you guys, y'all make me happy.
Chloe, let's give Max an email address where he can send it.
Yes, Max, please send us your stuff connected@rrfedu.com. Again, that's connected@rrfedu.com. Thanks, team, for popping it into the thing. #happiness, all of it, Eddie. Eddie, shout out
the
to
team
you.
is the team is strong today, man. The team is strong today. I love it.
Right? Listen, have to be. This is when we say like united we stand, because this is what it is. You all are getting the inside track of how we operate as a unit and what we do. Because there's no technology gremlin that's going to.
Oh no. I think the internet access has come. Oh, there you are. Are you there, Chloe?
Right? They tried. You saw it.
I was like, they tried, huh? I was like, oh no, the internet access come down on Chloe.
The technology gremlin is trying to get me today, but I will not be gotten.
Yeah, and you know what too? When we close, I want to feature a song in close. I know the team's got it on lock, and we could do that on the close. So when we get to the close, like to feature a song from Mason. So y'all check that out at the close of our show. But it looks like a lot of our questions are cracking up. You know, I see Eddie's got his eye on you, Chloe, because he's like, not again.
Well, Eddie.
Well, the team is eager today too. I see, like, we just had a video piece run. Our team is eager. Yo, you know it's great though, Chloe. It's 2017, and everybody's got their finger on the button, like, it's time to go. Oh.
People, that's what you call hashtag. Here you go, Eddie. Hashtag thirsty. People are thirsty. And you should be.
I know it ain't time to go. Hey, it's good to see folks chatting with each other, though. You know, I would actually love to see a lot of you folks be just as proactive with these grind ops and land these gigs, land these jobs. Make sure your resume, your letterhead's on point. It's another thing we encourage you guys to send in. We got an incredible gentleman who has actually been along with us since show one, which is Edmund. Edmund sees a lot of resumes come along his way, and we love Edwin here because he can look at a resume in a second and be like, here's what we need to fix, here's what we need to carve into this thing in order for you to actually have a chance and shot at these gigs. So definitely encourage you guys to send us as much as you can about yourselves so we can help you and put something really cool together for you.
I also think Eddie just called us baby kids, just by the by.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He just called.
So before we close out, Chloe, I just want to continue to encourage you guys as we move through this 2017. It's going to go fast. It's going to go quick. It's going to be a roller coaster. Good, bad, tough, struggle, the whole nine. But as long as you stay positive, stay proactive, and really be smart about your grind, be smart about your presentation. I always say it's great to have a mindset, a goal, a grind attitude, but you got to grind with a plan. You got to surround yourself with folks that are moving forward, that are just as passionate and love something in life. You know, surround yourself with good energy and be proactive. Listen, what I want you guys to understand going into 2017, we can do as much as we can. We can provide the opportunity. We can provide the vehicle, but ultimately, you got to put gas in the vehicle, and that gas is you, your drive, your determination. None of this works without you guys. And I just want to encourage you guys to stay positive and just, catch us here every Monday. Check us out throughout the week. Follow us, actually. Follow our Is Connected on Instagram. Shoot us pics. Let us feature your work. Let us feature anything that we see, something that can inspire the next person looking to do exactly the same thing. Let us tell that story. And on that note, shout out to my team. Shout out to Brian, Mike, Howie, Leah, Edmund. Who else am I missing?
Michael, D,
Michael
said
D.
Brian, we said Edwin. We said Howard.
I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh, Chevy. Can't forget Chevy. Yeah. But again, we'll be here next week, next Monday. Come January 9th, we got some cool, exciting things coming ahead of you. You won't get the glitch factor anymore. That'll all be dialed in and be in tune. And we'll continue to have fun, guys. And, stay connected. You know where to catch us. Check out our website. Track our day-to-day movement. My name is Iz. I'm your host. My lovely co-host, Miss Chloe. Go on and give that smile. All right. And we'll catch you all here next week. Closing out with my man Mason Music. Check it out.